Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا. الحمد لله خالق الوجود من العدم وجاعل النور من الظلم ونخرج الصبر من العلم وملقي التوبة عن الندم فنشكره على المصائب كما نشكره على النعم ونصلي على رسوله الأكرم للشرف الأشم ونور الأتم وكتاب المحكم وكمال النبيين والخاتم سيدي ولد آدم الذي بشر به عيسى ابن مريم ودعا بأتته إبراهيم عليه السلام حين كان يرفع قواعد بيت الله الحرام فصلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى أتباعه خير الأمم الذين بارك الله به كعفة الناس أنرد منهم والأجم. الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا ومن يهدي الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله وأرسل الله تعالى ودين الحق ليظهره على الدين الكل وكفى بالله شهيدا وصلى الله عليه وسلم تسليما كثيرا كثيرا ثم أما بعد وإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وإن شر الأمور محدثاتها وإن كل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. فيقول سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه الكريم فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اسمعوا ولا تجسسوا ولا يغتب بعضكم بعضا. صدق الله العظيم وصدق قول مولانا كريم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. اللهم ثبتنا عند الموت لا إله إلا الله. اللهم اجعلنا من الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. آمين يا رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. With the current situation within the community, I choose the topic from Surah Al-Hujurat. It's just a reminder for us that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, do not spy or backbite each other. When I heard someone called me day before yesterday, a few people got arrested by Diwan entanglement and some gun shooting was involved. Later I found out that was a false information. No one got arrested, neither a shooting took place. As we all know, from Sunday, the government is raiding through the Homeland Security for those who had the deportation in this country for a longer time, over 10 years, or there is some other category that I like to share with you because I was physically there when they were raiding on Diwan and Oakley. And there was a clearly assistance by City Chicago Police. So what we heard in the past, that the official from City Chicago was saying, we will not participate if they come and raid. It's a common sense, these are politicians. They're not going to make the whole city panic by saying, we have to assist if the federal government police come. We have to give a service from City Chicago. They will not do that because they are politicians. They don't want to make a whole city panic. And the city will be empty, especially the hard jobs that the immigrant does. Restaurants, dishwasher, waiters, cashiers, gas stations, cleaning people, construction people. They will run away if the city say we cooperating. So when I ask the officials, I found out The city have to assist, city have to respond if the ICE or Homeland comes and calls for police. Now, a few things I want to share with you, why these people coming only to a particular people for their arrest. The number one, the highest priority is the sham wedding. It's a law from 1980 that 35% of the wedding that takes place in this country, it's a false and bogus weddings. And they have been surveyed and they have been interviewed people. They will look into all the details that you live together, or you have events together, or you celebrate each other's birthdays. Now through the social media, they can see anything. We cannot lie to them. And the biggest issue is the hasiyat they be in a moment. If we're doing something, it looks bad. If we get caught, it looks very bad for a whole Muslim ummah. That you lying. Brother in detention center, the whole friends calling, the brother got arrested. Brother Ejaz, he's in a detention center in Kenosha. When we look into details through our attorneys, he's got one marriage, sham wedding, denial, then he went for another marriage. Again sham wedding. He traveled, when he coming back, he's got stopped at the O'Hare and they gave him the court date. That was the court date he went and they detained him. The brother knows, but he's not sharing the right information with the friends and families. And the last word we have in your community, they arrested because he was Muslim. That's not the case. If that's the case, you will never enter into this country. If you think that much racists live in this country, you will never enter into the country. I want to share something with students' status also. It's an F1 category. You came as a student in this country. If you came to do as a master's and you want to degrade yourself going to the English learning school, then are deaf or blind. You came as a master's student and you suddenly decided to learn the English because the fee for a master's $30,000 to $50,000 a year. And if you're going to learning English, it's like $5,000 to $6,000 a year. It's a huge difference. And the worst part is, as soon you have a social security number, you start driving Lyft or Uber, or you're delivering your food as a Grab hub, as the restaurant food supplies. All this company will provide you a 1099, means this much you make. And that record goes into a system. Whenever you get stopped or involved in a case, the immigration, the Homeland can see your status and they can see that you're working. Even though you're a student, you're not allowed to work in these fields, but you are working in this field, so you're violating the law. One of the biggest organizations from Chicagoland area, it's from India, ATA, they approached to us and they said, for no reason they're stopping these students when they're coming back from home. They're going on the vacation or holidays. For a summer, when they're coming back, they're being stopped. Because when you come back, They can search that you have a social security number and you doing work that you're not supposed to do work. And they will detain you and send you back. Now, the list I seen, they never went in these raids to restaurants or businesses. They only went to the addresses where they live. And they're looking for these people who came, who discontinued the education, who came as a student and driving a taxi or other work. When you were working on cash basis in restaurants, the hard jobs that you do, construction, cleaning. Now the whole industry in restaurants, they're asking, there is nobody to work out there. Because someone brainwashing these students to go drive Uber, do the Grab Hub or drive the Lyft or taxi or limousine. They were fine doing, hard jobs. Nobody enforced in this country because there is no one to do those jobs. They never come in restaurants, grab a dishwasher, cleaning people, or construction. They know that these kind of jobs cannot be done with the local people who are born and raised here. So these are the hard jobs that are done by immigrants. I'm not suggesting to go back to the, cash jobs, but I'm just saying how things change in the last few years. So first of all, we have to follow the rules and the laws of this land. Especially a moment. If someone else doing it, lying it, it's a different story. But being a Muslim, how we look if we go in front of the judge? Though you were involved in a sham wedding is a bogus and false wedding that you're performing. The worst part, what we have, I want to share with you. If you get married in interfaith, God forbid if you die, inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. We don't know. We belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can call you anytime He wants. I cannot claim your body because the system show you married and you married to XYZ. She have a right to claim your body. And it's very sad that we have seen those body of moments was claimed by non-Muslim and burned out. Because we have no right to claim the body. The spouse is the next of kin. A person hides the information because he don't want to share with the community that he's been married for his papers. This is the biggest problem. We cannot go get his body remains from the morgue office. The only wife have a right to claim the body. Unless you do the will in your lifetime, especially who have fight with their spouses, their cases in a court. You should have a will. Because she will not claim your body. Because the fight is going on and the Cook County Morgue Office will keep for 30 days. After 30 days, they will cremate, they will burn your body. You will be in a small glass tube as ash. That's all they give you when you go ask. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us hidayah to follow the laws of these lands. And there is many ways that we can find a legal way to stay and start doing all these illegal things. Wa akhiru da'wana walhamdulillahi.